It doesn't look like a terrible little house.
Tyler, are you in there? Tyler!
Coming.
Are you okay?
Olive, good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
Okay. You can already see there's gonna be a lot of exploring for this.
Wow. It doesn't seem real.
If you guys keep wondering why I look over to the side like this, it's because I'm checking
Of course.
the
No lights, no power.
checking to see how long I've been recording for. Machine repair, Sam K, Roberts, Texas for winter, Brooks, too expensive, Tessa, question mark.
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
What a rabble, dude. Not changing clothes in weeks because you don't want to have to hang dry your clothes.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic Glinkit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
Okay, that didn't sound very good. I don't think he wants to be in this room.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. Not a total disaster, Ronan. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
Yeah, I would consider that to be lab rats or like potential child abuse.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
I mean, she's not wrong. Okay. I was getting weird vibes from this whole house. So, like, I'm not done downstairs yet.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. Wish she fixed herself.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of,
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Ooh. Okay, that was a little talk about that. I wonder what the dad was in all this.
what was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Okay, just a saw in the middle of the table. Or, like, just on the table. Interesting.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
I remember those things as a kid.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
Not saying they don't still exist, but I do remember those things from when I was younger. Okay, what's on this table?
She pinched every penny.
Coupon person, huh?
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
In a way, yeah, I would say that you guys are gifted.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
Okay. That's not bad then. Oh, what's this? Hey Mom, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Window room? The fact that they say window room kind of bothers me. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Yeah, obviously you can tell Chad wrote this. I love that. Please forgive us for doing bad things. Frowny face. I'm sorry too. This is Mom talking. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. Oh, I guess it's not Mom. Okay, so the top part is, I'm assuming, Tyler, and the bottom part is Allison for the text color. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead.
I'm sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry, frowny face. Wow, this really upsets me.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Yeah, that's not the way to do things. Myself being a father of two, a boy and a girl, yeah, that's not the way you parent.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's two of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
That's probably why this whole thing is kind of affecting me, is because just being a father myself, like, a lot of the stuff I can kind of not relate to in a way because it's not similar to how my life's going right now, but just like I understand what they're kind of going through at least.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
You can keep some of them, if you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
Okay, so I mean, like she took pictures of them and she kept their drawings, so she doesn't seem like a completely horrible mother. She just had some issues that were not resolved. It definitely doesn't make up for how she treated them. Definitely not. But oh, we got another one of those memory things.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing, but you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
Okay, we're just gonna drop an Al Gore, an Al Gore global warming reference. All right.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here, with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
I think I've looked at everything down here. I don't know if talking to her is going to initiate something, so I'm going to avoid that for now. Oh, what's in there?
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Yeah, I kind of agree on that one. Okay, I think I've seen everything downstairs. So let's go upstairs.
If you don't come up soon, I'm gonna take whatever I want from our bedroom.
No way! Wait for me!
Now this feels like home. Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry.
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
No, there wasn't. They were in the water, stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me. A&O, Allison and Ollie Ronan. Ollie? Is that Tyler's name before it was changed to Tyler? Possibly?
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
We never appreciated this view as kids.
Okay, just cut that off. Yeah, this looks a little cursed. Not gonna lie.
Look what I found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
Okay, I'm gonna see how long this stuff is. Oh, this is long. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and stop for a little bit on each page if you want to read this. If not, you could just skip ahead.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Mom? Mom!
We learning more about what happened that night.
Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, Whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
I figured that's what the diary was about. That's rough, man.
There is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
Wow. Okay, well that was pretty heavy. Yeah, I kind of figured just by like the whole diary thing, like once he said the diary and it brought up the memory thing, I'm just like, oh, it has to be him writing down his thoughts before transitioning. Yeah, I can't imagine what that is like for anyone in that community going through that, not knowing who they are, and parents that don't understand and forcibly try to keep them from doing it, try to keep them from being themselves. I don't understand it. Thankfully, Tyler's sister, Allison, is very supportive of him.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
Wow. Okay.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
I think this is the last of it.
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Oh,
This one wasn't mine.
that would explain why. Okay, so Tyler's is under the house.
Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Okay. Can I talk to her? No, not right now. All right. Let's go to Mommy's room, but I guess we're doing this first.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay, but I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
I'm super interested in what this whole like Ice King and all this other stuff, like the whole goblin thing. I wonder where that's going in terms of the story.
Where'd you come from?
A Tale of Two Swords. Okay, now I think it's time to go down to Mommy's room. Am I able to talk to her now? Because I was able to when she was downstairs. No? Okay. Might have missed it. It's alright.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
I guess I'm actually gonna have to go through this and figure it out. Alright. Go back to the princess's party. Okay. I'm gonna assume. Let's see, Pelican, Moose, and the bear. Hold on. Or there's the torch, sword, and the bag of gold. I'm gonna assume they're doing Pelican, Moose, and Bear. Is that it?
I think I'm just gonna force this open.
No? Okay. Was not expecting there to be like a puzzle in the middle of this. Okay, so hold on. The first box was a torch, which revealed truth. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark. So let's see. Stalwart and the moose is stalwart and farsighted, so I'm assuming the moose is the one that gave the torch.
You sure? We're not in a rush, and we'll have to fix it.
Okay, let me I'm gonna solve the puzzle.
Alright, one more try.
Okay, so the moose gave the torch. So the second box was a magic sword. Leap right at the bearer's hands to defend them. Someone wants to make sure I'm protected if I'm ever under threat. I would assume the bear would do that. The third box was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was something the bearer truly needed. Oops. Not the muskrat. Probably the pelican. There we go. Nice.